Okay, so I'm sure you know all about staying in your own lane. Okay, there's a lot of emotional trauma coming up in the world right now. Why are we talking so slow? For fun. Um, Many of us grew up in a volatile household where we never knew if someone was going to yell at us or, if our mother, for example, was going to throw some sort of psychotic fit. So I have done a lot of work on programs and triggers to remove that post-traumatic stress from myself. And I continue to work on that. We are seeing that in mass now, where people who have not done their shadow work, have not been on any sort of healing journey, are expressing themselves in mass in emotional volatility. It's not your job right now, even as light workers and starseeds, to wake people up. Okay? Stay in your lane, be true to yourself. It is important every day that you choose what you want to do and that you don't do anything out of self-consciousness, out of guilt or shame. Don't let your programs and triggers be in charge, because we're literally creating timelines and we're also holding the energy as the mass consciousness goes through this. Okay, there's going to be a lot of chaos going on in the world, and it's a healing, it's a cleansing, and there's nothing we can do. Arguing in the streets, it doesn't even make sense what people are doing now. So it's really, there's so much light here now on Earth, and we're in New Earth energy, that the dark is exposing itself. So it is important that you know your truth, and you don't necessarily just follow along with a mass agenda because your team said so, or your political party or your family said so, so there it is. That you actually look at information and talk to people, read information, watch videos, and make sure that you're making up your own mind based on your own beliefs. Okay? We create reality by what we focus on, what we believe. Sometimes you'll have emotion come up that seems kind of negative. Ask yourself, what must I believe to be feeling this emotion? And then oftentimes we realize it wasn't even our stuff. It was our ancestors. We don't really believe that. We're like, well, I must believe that. And then you're like, but I don't really believe that. And you don't really have to take action. Just identifying the belief clears it from your field. It's living consciously instead of those unconscious beliefs that aren't even necessarily yours, creating your reality. And the mass narrative creating your reality. It is important right now more than ever to be true to yourself, even in the smallest of decisions and the biggest, because you're literally creating worlds.